Like they always say, wonders shall never end. Shehu Sani, the way he used to pass his message is always funny, but I know if you check deep down on the meaning of what he usually say, you know that he has a point, but he is always coming out in a funny way. He said, my brother Umahi reportedly said Buhari left a bad economy. The very man he even named an airport in his honor. We know how they sang the praises of Buhari. All of them now, they know the rubbish things that Tinubu has done and is still doing. But they will come out and say everything is fine. Oh, mischief makers are the ones making this government, look bad. Oh, the enemies of this country, of this government, this and that, all those nonsense story. And you begin to wonder, are these guys okay? When they are not with the government of the day, you know how they are going to speak. But as soon as they begin to get one favor or they are about to get favor, it's a different thing altogether. Now, majority of them are coming out to say that Buhari left a bad economy when the other man, who happens to be the right man of Tinubu, you see the right man of Tinubu, this Akonbi, this Akondi, he said Buhari left a bad economy. And when the man was there, all of them will be shining teeth, opening their mouth, opening their teeth, they'll be sunning their teeth outside. People were complaining, they say, oh, because you lost an election, oh, because you hate this, oh, because of this, because of that. They knew, but now Buhari is no more the president. They are not coming out to tell us cock and bull stories. Umahi is saying that Buhari left. Would you have believed that? And now this man is saying that this same man that he said he left bad economy, Umahi, the same Umahi, named an airport after Buhari. So what are we talking about? And I'm sure the reason why this Umahi is talking about this, because recently we are still going to go into detail of that. That he spends a 9 point something billion naira where he's not supposed to spend it, and I'm sure that is the reason why he's beginning to confess. Everybody wants to talk about Buhari, but what Tinubu is doing is even worse than what Buhari did. But they are not seeing anything wrong with that. Umahi will always align with anyone in power. Naming the airport after Buhari was just psycho fancy. Whether Buhari will be swayed to give him APC presidential ticket, it didn't work as planned. But Buhari now has an airport named after him in the heart of Igboland. Can you imagine that? Tinubu wrote a campaign that APC has done well in the last 80 years and called for continuity, only to become president to say the country is in a mess. Oh. When a new king is installed, every bad chief will say good things about the new and talk bad of the previous in order to keep eating from the table of corruption. When we talk now, they will say obedience hates Nigeria. How do you even begin to support people who act like that? Umahi is very hypocrite. Is an hypocrite. He eulogized Buhari like God. Then, now, what changed? Only a Mumu will trust Nigerian politicians. Yes, the praise singing and sycophanting is no longer necessary. The hypocrisy stinks. The fact that he named an airport after him does not rule out that the fact that economy did poorly under him. That is not what we are talking about, because they never said it. Because they did not realize that the economy just got bad after Buhari left office. The economy was bad even during his first term. He came the second term. The economy has been bad. So why saying it? Whether the airport or no airport, or he named the airport after him, that's not what we are talking about. He never said anything wrong. Just like Tinubu said, oh, Tinubu or Buhari's government was the best. But now he said Nigeria is in a mess. Studies show those who don't eat breakfast or eat it only sometimes are twice as likely to be overweight and those who eat to breakfast. Do you also want to blame Buhari for your failure to work on your poor service delivery nationwide? Why haven't I been able to withdraw with my Visa card? Okay, you should focus on the federal roads and get them fixed, especially Benin Sapele Warriors and others, and stop all this talk of bad economy. If they use tie, they give excuse for not being able to deliver yet. Senator Shields is Peter Obi in another skin. Okay, did you notice the violence with a touch of my brother? This is what he got in return. Wow, and I am even not surprised at all. I used to like Engineer Umahi very well. I've seen what he did in the States to the extent I wanted him to even be the next president at some point. But on a second thought, I discovered that he was a double standard fellow with no much integrity. Umahi knew APC government, and APC government and Buhari left a bad economy, yet was still upnumbing with them without standing for the truth. At this point, we will follow leaders who will stand for the truth and not just any leader. That is it too. Quite classic Nigerian politician, not surprised at all. The game of politics, in fact, Nigeria politicians are chameleons. They are big one, big time. They are chameleons. So guys, let's take your opinion and have your take on this.